probably some kind of music going or something. But do I have the Pyre soundtrack too? I think I might. It's the one step for me. Let me see. I think I do. Hey, how do I get that? Okay. Thank you. I did not click on you. Let's see. I know I have some soundtracks. Just trying to see which ones I do. Because I want some music playing while I'm trying to figure out what game we play. I knew I had Pyre. But I don't have it downloaded. Oh well. Just leave the Hades soundtrack playing over there. Let me see how the audio levels are. They're kind of low, surprisingly. I think the song is just one of the quieter ones on the Hades soundtrack. So I have all these, well, I've got like a list of games that I've been considering playing. Most of them are new ones. I'll actually put these two are ones I've played before. Let me put them off on their own. This one got an update. And then these are all new ones. I don't remember what this one is. It has a name. I think I got it because it was really cheap. And the name made it seem weird. Like, look at that name. Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. Like, who even drinks milk out of bags? Yeesh. Terrible. And if nobody shows up, I'll probably start up maybe Everhood? I'm not sure though, which is why I wanted to do this. Because, you know, I've been playing a bunch of weird games, and I want to let you guys decide which weird game I play, at least. Give you the illusion of choice. I should put this over here, because any of these other games are free real estate too. Let me actually, like, arrange them while I'm waiting for people to show up. Heat of the world all falls away in time. Hello, hello, Mr. Kevin. I saw you followed. I didn't... How are you? I'm assuming it's a mister. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But hi. We're just trying to figure out what I'm gonna play for today. Because I've usually played, you know, whatever weird game I want to play, but I want to give you guys a chance. Plus, I'm not too sure on which weird game I want to play. We're just sitting here listening to the Hades soundtrack, which is a really good soundtrack. All the fiends to all the fools. I'm doing good. It's been a busy. It's been a busy week. I I got locked out of my house and had to break a window to get back in. So that's been my week. Well, an uncle came by and broke a window. Let me just wonder if I can make it like into like a face or something. Hold on, now I'm just creating art. Don't know if I have enough. No further debts to be paid. The face won't have a nose like many VTubers. It's kind of a face. Yeah, it was, I still have to clean up the glass. I'm planning on doing that tonight after the stream. I cleaned up quite a bit of it, but there's still some. And I gotta cover the, let's see, what does it go to here? Is this? Oh, I think this is Charon's theme. But is it? Oh, there's the... Okay. Yeah, this is Charon. Yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic time. This doesn't look equal somehow. Anyways, I still gotta cover up the hole that was left from that too. And then it turned out I didn't actually lock myself out. The door just broke. So now we have one door that's broken, and one door that has a hole in the window. And then we have one regular door. That's the front door, thankfully. So it's been a bit of a chaotic time. But, you know, fun. So, what made you drop by here, if you don't mind me asking? I saw you just follow out of the blue. I think it said, like, I don't know, sometime earlier. Yeah. It's been interesting. Because I know I'm not putting my... Well, this is going back to how you found me, because I don't put myself out there too much. So I'm always curious to know how people find me. Also, this game... Look at this game's name. That's half the reason I got it. Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Doo-doo. If you don't mind me asking, of course. Let's see, what's my favorite? I just rubbed my beard against my chin against the mic. I hope that didn't sound terrible. I want to go to this, actually. I haven't heard this too often. Oh, cool! Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, hi. I'm Zariah. You can call me Z or Zara or whatever's easiest. And yeah, I'm a bi. I guess bi cis man. Yeah, and I just want to be, you know, LGBT friendly, and I like having that tag on because it, you know, it attracts the right kind of people, I feel like. And you know, that's how I find a lot of streamers too. I look through the LGBTQIA+ tag. It's a bit of a mouthful to say though. But we just played weird games. We've been played World of Horror some. We played the game before this, which was We Know the Devil, which is also an LGBT game, which was very fun. We just play kind of funky games. Kind of whatever suits my mood. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What even were my last two streams? Jeez. Was World of Horror one of them? No, Live a Live was Monday. And before that might have been World of Horror. 'Cause I know I took a break for a while because, finals, but I passed, so that's good. Hello, Alice! How are ya? We're just vibing here, trying to decide what game to play. Just talking with a new person who came in, which is really cool. And look, I made a face out of the games I was considering. Spooky. I wonder if I could, like, make it more face-like? Now it looks like a heart. Hold on, now I gotta... There we go, now it's a heart. Okay. Anyways, thank you, yeah. It should have been my last... It's hopefully my last class. So I should be passing. Or I should be graduating with, let's see, I don't know if I want to play that. What about Scourge of the Furies? Let me turn that down a bit. I think that's a bit loud. It doesn't start very loud. But yeah, I should be graduating hopefully. Thank you. Yeah, I got a I got a good respectable 76%. But yeah, thank you, Alice, and thank you, Kevin. It was fun. The final project was like, what was it? It was worth 100 points, and everything up to that point had been worth 10 points, so... But it wasn't, like, any more difficult, but I put a lot more time into it, I think. Probably too much time. But anyways, I passed, which is the important thing. So hopefully I'll be able to graduate and do something with that. But yeah, we were deciding which game out of these... Well, I say out of these, but if you see a game over here that, excuse me, that really interests you, and I know not all of these are games, I need to clean this up. I don't know what half of these folders are, to be honest. I think most of these are something to do with Desmune. You get out of there. But yeah, thank you. I've played most of these games. I haven't played this, actually. This is another one I want to play. And I've played this... Oh. I've played this some. How do I make it a heart again? Doing some pixel art shit. What do I do here? No, never mind. These two can go off on their own, because I've played them before. And I wasn't really considering them, but you know what? I'll add them over. But yeah, we've got Noida, which is like a roguelike. It's difficult to describe, but I've been wanting to try it with... So I saw another streamer who I enjoy a lot, Land Flare, did Noida with chat integration, or with Twitch integration, which just lets the viewers fuck with you, and they vote for different things to happen to you. And I kind of forgot that was a thing. So we have that. We have World of Horror, which is a spooky game that got an update recently. So that'd be searching for more of the new stuff. We've got Dropsy, which... So these games, I don't know how well they'll run. I think this game will probably be fine. This game's probably fine. This game and this game are probably fine. It's these two, I don't know how well they'll run, but they'll probably be fine. Dropsy, what is it? I think it's called like the hugging RPG or something. You're a clown, and you try to hug everybody, but you're like a nice clown. I think I've talked about this one. I think it's Twitch. Okay. What I think it is, I think it's, so you're a lady killer, and you have a twin sister, and somehow she forces you to cross-dress and board a ship and as her, and you have to... That's most of what I know. I think it can get pretty spicy, but it's by a good creator. Hold on, is that too loud? Give me a sec. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah. It's by Christine Love, or I guess it's by the company Love Conquers All Games. They made... I don't think it's here, but I played it before I started streaming. They made Analog a Hate Story and Hate Plus, and there's another one, I think Lesbian Road Trip or something, that they made that's free, or that she made. I think it's she. I think that's the pronouns. And please correct me if I'm wrong. But I've really liked their work thus far, so I wanted to pick this up. Heaven Will Be Mine is a lesbian mecha thing, and opposed to the previous game, which was We Know the Devil, which was in a summer camp, and it was about queer kids in a summer camp. And the so-called devil was like their queerness and like... Anyways, this one's more about adult lesbians, I think, and mechas. This is about a lie-eating dragon, and her detective partner, friend, because the dragon's a kid, but I say partner as in like partner like in work or something, and they have to, so the detective has to figure out who's lying, and then the dragon eats the lies. I have no fucking idea what this is. I have no clue. I think I saw a little bit of it. I don't remember anything. I just saw it was like really cheap, and it had a funny name, so I bought that. And then Everhood is it's like a rhythm RPG that looks really cool. I'm not the best at rhythm games, but I'll give it a shot. And then we have Even the Ocean, which is... I think that one's also LGBT? Don't remember. Yeah, they all do. That's the problem, isn't it? That's the issue, because I can't decide. I can't decide whether you should... This is like a platformer. I think the main character is pansexual, I want to say. I saw Half Coordinated. If you know who he is, I think they use he, him pronouns. He's a speedrunner who speedruns games with one hand because his other hand doesn't work, or his other arm. I think it's his other arm. And he played this a lot, and it got me interested in it. But I kind of made sure to zone out from any spoilers. And then this is Monster Prom. You've probably heard of it. It's like a dating sim, almost board game, it feels like. Which is probably better if you play it with multiple people, but I've played it on my own. But yeah, they do all sound entertaining is the problem. Which is why I wanted to bring it to everyone here. But we have gotten no closer to figuring things out, and now we've got loud music, but there we go. And I've already been streaming for 25 minutes, and I have not figured out which game I want to play. Alice, you got any ideas? Oh, thank you. I got some of it done. I'm gonna finish it up tonight. Is the plan. After I stream, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish cleaning the glass. She's not home yet, it's fine. I'm making sure to keep it closed so the dog doesn't wander down there, and, you know, it's fine. She's not home yet. They're gonna be home, I think, Saturday? I want to say. But it's gonna be, I'm gonna clean it before. I don't know. I don't know either. That's what, god damn it. Oh jeez. I could like have a coin flip or something. Well, I could start narrowing it down, honestly. I'm not super feeling dropsy. Or this. Or this. I don't know if I want to do too many voices, honestly. Huh. I don't know. I kind of narrowed that down. Your ranking on League? Ugh. Gross. Why? Why do you do these things? Well, I could make it like a... There we go. It has to be aesthetically pleasing. But also good luck with that. Well, if you're going to be ranking on League, then it's... Probably... And we don't have that many regulars here. Just you, Alice, I think. I'm not sure. And I know someone who might be coming probably doesn't want to see spooky stuff. Okay, I've narrowed it down to 2. That was easy. Play TFT? Remember last time I tried to get TFT working and everything was so fucked up with it, though? Like, I'm still playing on that laptop that doesn't like things. Also, I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna bring this back. Because the other games probably have talking too. Maybe I could. I don't know. I don't know how well that would work with it. Though, because I remember last time it wasn't doing so well. I don't know. You know what? Let's roll a 4-sided die. I don't think I'm going to do TFT. I might do that another time, but not today. Oh. Firefox is doing things. Let's see, hold on. Yes, I know, you updated. It's very nice, Firefox. I don't want to see it every time I open it. Let's see. I mean, if you have a preference towards, like, the LGBT games, these two are the LGBT games. I don't know about these two. I don't think they are. Because I know you, Kevin, you follow people based on that, which is good. I don't know if that would factor into anything. But you know what? Let's just roll a 4-sided die. Where is it? Online virtual dice. Perfect. Just what I needed. Okay. Is that... Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Well, I think we're gonna play LiEat, which is fine. Like I said, any of these games would have been good. But, let's try that. I'm gonna turn off the music for that. And then I am gonna get... it should be fine just doing screen capture, actually. If it's like a full screen thing, I think. So, let me see how I can... I haven't done this before. I haven't done a lot before. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought this, so it has all 3 of the... So this is like a trilogy. And they're all free, but I did want to, you know, like, support the developer, you know. Let me actually change this from display capture. Sorry, you have to see it behind the scenes. Terrible. Cancel. Let's add a new capture. And then it's just screen capture. Add source. Don't care about the name. But I mean, I want to get to all these. This is why I've been wanting to stream a lot more. You know, not just because I finally don't have finals to worry about. Oh wait, which... Did it launch the game? Hold on. Shit. But because I have a lot of different games I want to play, which is a problem. I've got too many games that I want to play. Too many games and not enough time. Oh, there we go. Oh. The Lie-Eating Dragon and the Vermilion Vampire. That's... Is that kind of loud to you guys, too? Hold on. And let me know how the audio is. I am not a professional. So... Hold on. I should have waited a little bit. Come back here. Properties. Sorry, give me 1 second. Remove this. Oh yeah, there's me. I had myself covered up the entire time. That's me. Oh, kinda. I made myself in what's it called? What are you actually? Tiny. A bit tinier, I think. There we go. Oh, what is it? Picrew? There was a Picrew generator, and I made myself because I don't have a model. Well, I do have a model, but I can't actually use it, and it's also not very good. But let's start this. No wait, it's probably. Yep. It's the classic RPG Maker controls. Long ago, in a small town, there lived a family of vampires. Spooky. They were very kind souls and got along well with the humans there. I'm gonna go get myself some water, actually. I'm gonna wait. Oh. Uh-oh. One dark night, one of these kind vampires attacked a human in the town. Before anyone knew it, they had already sucked out all of the humans' blood. That's a lot of blood. Like, there's a lot of blood in humans. They're kind of squishy. Like, there's a lot more blood than you'd think in a person. Might be a tad loud. Okay, yeah. Dude, there. Thank you, I appreciate that. The news that they had attacked a human was soon revealed to the others. Can't speak. The vampire was executed, and the townspeople lived happily ever after. ... Oh, are vampires real? Are they the bad guys? Vampires did exist, but not anymore. And if they were bad, I wouldn't know. In fact, I even doubt this vampire attacked their victim willingly. It's getting late. You should get to bed. Also, let me know, is that a bit better? I turned it down a little bit, I think, but... Why can't we all sleep together? If you do, the wolf will come. So lock the door and fall asleep quickly. If you stay up late, you won't be able to get any sleep at all. Okay. Good night, Father. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right. I can probably make it full screen with one of these buttons, but yeah. So, how much more do we have to walk? Hey, Papa. Are you listening? You are, right? So mean. Shut up, runt. We're almost there. Just be quiet and walk. I'm not a runt. I'm not runt. I'm Effie. Stop calling me that. It's getting on my nerves. Oh, you're mean, Papa. Come on. You're always calling yourself different names. Hey, give me a piggyback ride. Okay, so they are like a almost father-daughter duo. I'm all for this tiny adopted dragon causing problems. Sure, the piggyback ride. That'll be a 100,000 G. Huh? Big dummy. That's, Oh, I don't remember if I never played the, original games, but that cutscene could have been something that was added. Because I know this is like a... Oh, shit, I forgot to change the... Hold on. Sorry again. Hold on, I'm changing this. Oh, there we go. Why does it still does that, huh? I spelled it LiEat. Okay, it should be this first one here. Update information. There we go. I am a professional. Okay, there we go. See, we're here. And remember, call me Leo here. Got it. Yeah. Oh, they're cute. Okay, so let me see. Usually, oh, okay, X to access the menu, Z to select. Liar. Lies with every breath. That's an item. I don't think I want to equip the liar to him. I don't know why we have that. I think that's supposed to say warm, but it looks like Vlarny. Vlarny. Okay, oh, hold on. Did not mean to do that. How do I go back? X, okay. And then what does she have? She can't equip the liar, because she's a lie-eating dragon, obviously. Quick saving. I think... If I remember correctly, and this looks very similar to that, this person did Alice Mare, which I've also played, and I think probably some other games. I don't remember the other ones though. But I enjoyed Alice Mare a lot, so I am expecting good things from this. Oh, that's the wrong... Okay, is there like a run button? I hope you guys didn't see the mouse there the whole time. V? Vermilion. It says Vermilion Town. Ooh, I'm getting cleverer by the day. As long as you don't forget it right away. A sign. Thank you. I don't know if there is any running in this game. There might not be. Whee! Can I check this butterfly? Ooh, pretty. Okay. Anyways, let's enter the town. So what are we doing now? There's an informant here, so we're gonna sell the info we got at the last town. Ooh, that's kind of jazzy. I like it. And this town seems to have quite a bit to glean. Glean? I don't know if that's supposed to be glean itself. So we'll look into that. And then go sell that info? I think it was supposed to be glean, but that's a tough word to use. Yeah, also shut your trap. God. What? Okay. Right. First, a place to stay. Let's try and find some people. Not too many people around. Boxes. Give me something. No? Locked. Oh, not locked. Nothing's inside a bed. Don't get to examine that. Where is everybody? Oh, this looks promising. There's somebody. Cat. Gatto. What book you reading there, bud? Books. A whole lot of different books. Books. Books and books. Books. So that's the library. Library. Do I have to, like, enter each house just to confirm that there's, like, nobody here? Oh, hello. Oh, why are you here? What's the matter to you? Why are you here? Just resting my feathers, I'm tired. I'll be fishing for info later. Oh, right. If you find anything out about the town's legend, tell me about it, please. You'd better pay up for it. What do you take me for? How do you... That's it. That's like the time click thing. Anyways, do you have anything I can take? Nothing of any real interest. Messily packed with things. Okay. This house looks also... Okay. I remember the puzzles of Alice Mare being... difficult? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played that game. Harry, wore a green jacket before? Had black hair. Ah, took me a bit to realize. Changed your whole appearance again, huh? That scar on your cheek never changes, does... Who's the kid? I'll tell you later. You know where the residents of this place are? I'll need a place to stay. Talk to the guy at the largish house in the northeast. I think the people there are the only real residents. Should lend you a place easy. I see. Thanks. I'll be back later. Bye now. You too, kid. Let's go before she makes this any more of a bother. You're such a cutie. Want to play with me? Yeah. That was kind of weird to say. Oh. Person. Hello. Oh. Hello. The name's Leo. I'd like to ask you something. Oh, yes. That's perfectly fine. Is there anywhere in town where we could stay? I've got food for us, so a place is all I need. Travelers? Well, there is a place, yes. My sister and I are the only current residents of this town, you see. You can stay anywhere but the house and the library. At no cost, don't worry. Right, thanks for your help. But a few people are renting out houses, so... Well... I know. The house with the crates outside was just sorted, so it should be usable right away. Just... if you're staying a few days, don't go out late at night. What do you mean by that? I mean is... there's a vicious wolf that goes around at night, attacking people. Huh. That don't sound good. Right, I see. Take care of yourself. Alright, now if you need anything, I'll usually be here at home. Oh yeah, oh, this is a guy. God damn it. Well, whatever, we're keeping the voice. Introductions. I'm Keith Brigfire. Glad to meet you. Keith, is it? Sorry to bother you. Thanks again. Well, I'll be seeing you. A wolf? That's scary, so scary. And you're not a traveler, Papa. You're not Leo either, liar. I'm Leo here. Just Leo. Got it, runt? Yeah. Don't yell at me. Okay, got it, Leo. Yeah, I don't have too many voices, so you might hear similar voices. Good. We've got a place to crash, so let's go to the informant. Okay, is there anything else here? Can I go like, no. Anything extra? Maybe the library? There's a joke from Undertale, by the way, which I have played. Oh, the portrait stays on screen for like a second after you leave, which is interesting. Oh, who? Truth? Lie. Oh, okay. It's a little lie. I didn't know this game had combat. What skills do we have? We have knife, stun gun. It's just attack. Well, what skills does she have? She doesn't have any skills. Okay. Kind of a jam. Ooh, nice. Crit. We got 30 experience and 22 gold. Okay, I don't know what that was. A little dude. Little friend. Well, not friend, it attacked us. But after we lied, I guess, or something. Oh, hold on. We've already... Oh, hold on, can I just... No, I have to mash both buttons. Okay, I guess we'll just go to our house. Or not. Bed. The good... Oh, I didn't realize that was... Oh, hold on. What did that say? Take a rest? Oh, did I rest? Oh, okay. It just heals us. We're not supposed to actually... Okay, we have to find the informant? I don't know where... Or do we go in here and talk more to Keith? My little sister, Rachel. She's very shy. She rarely ever talks. She's the quiet type. As her brother, her future is a little worrying to me. Okay, what are you? A stuffed rabbit. Stuffed rabbit. Rachel. Assuming that's nothing. Give me something to... Ooh, there's candy! No, let's not take it. What if it... You know what? Fuck it. We're taking the candy. Stealthily take it. Have you no shame? No, I don't have any shame. Thank you for asking. Cherry candy contains 2 pieces, recovers 30 HP for all. Oh, hi Rachel. Your room's a bit of a mess. Just a little bit. Hello. Not supposed to talk to people. Okay, that's all you say. Can I take anything from here? Frilly clothes. Nice. Good. We can't take rests in other people's beds. Okay, I said hi to her. Do you have... Yeah, she's very shy. Oh, wait, hold on. You said something else. This town used to be lively, with lots of residents. Not so much anymore, as you can plainly see. Some visitors now, at least. What happened to this town? Kitchen. Food. Oh, look at that. Some sort of decoration. A wine. Seasonings and other things. Can we steal anything else? Sparkling. Slightly wet. Oh, this is sticky wet. An oil lamp. Okay, and then... Oh, hold on. What's this? Why is the paper out here? I want to read it. It's off kilter. That it is. Lots of books. What a nerd. Various kinds of books. Assorted little things. Lots of books. Lots of books. Lots and lots of books. A thick book. Oh, what is this? A squeaky clean plate. Okay. So I'm guessing more visitors are gonna show up and then something's gonna go down. Got a room? Yeah, now let's get down to business. To the feet of the hounds. Now let's get to business. Right, I've been looking forward to this. This game has some bugs. So the bluebird really does exist. Yeah, couldn't capture it, but good enough, right? And you brought a feather. That and the info is enough for me. Here's your reward. So, I heard you came upon a dragon egg. Is it true? Yeah, about that. Her. Huh? She hatched from the egg. I still don't get it either. Are you serious? Really? For real? Watch it, mister. Gotta be nice to girls, okay? Yeah. Get his ass. Like this. Ah! Oh dear. So, what kind of dragon is she? Thunder? Amoeba? What are dragons in this universe? I kinda love it though. She eats lice. That's her diet. And she can breathe fire. Kinda. It'd be faster to show you. Hey, Runtling. That's Effie to you. Well, you see, Effie, me and him are brother and sister. No way. Yep, I lied. Oh, there, oh. Ooh, and now what? She gets physical. Knife. I don't have a skill for breathing fire, so I guess I just attack. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Holy cow. Oh! Athena's level increased by 1. Nice. I see. That was faster to show me. Never heard of, and definitely never seen a dragon like this before. Huh, really? So not even you. Well, that's about it for now. I'm exhausted from walking. Gotcha. And if it's okay by you, I'd pay a pretty penny for this kid. That's weird. Don't say it like that. The runt's not for sale. I'll sell you info on her, maybe. Greedy. Why'd you pick this town to do business in, anyway? It's so inconvenient to reach. I don't think the value of the info is worth it. Well, if that vampire legend is true, it'd be worth my time, yes? Vampires. Pff, don't go chasing fairy tales. So, what was it? There's, There's a game called Streets of Rogue. I saw watching another VTuber. I should watch her more. She's on YouTube. Her name is, well, her like channel name is like 7192, I think, if I remember correctly. But everyone just calls her Numbers. She doesn't actually talk. She has like a text to speech thing. She's fun to watch. But she played Streets of Rogue anyways. But what I was getting at is they have a werewolf class in that, and a vampire class. And they have like a hatred for one another. And at first I was like, why is that? And correct me if I'm wrong. I think maybe there's some more like lore-related thing or something. But then I remember the Twilight movies, and then I was like, oh, is it just a dig at that? Is that what's going on? I wouldn't be surprised. That game is it's got very tongue-in-cheek humor, I'll say. So, I wouldn't be surprised by that. But anyways, back to this, where I don't know if the vampires and werewolves hate each other. Or I don't even know if it is a werewolf. It might just be a wolf. Don't go chasing fairy tales. I'd sooner consider dragons the fairy tales myself. I'm told their bloodline ended a long time ago, but I'm sure I'm right. Says who? Says my gut. Well, if anything comes up, I'll help with what I can. At a price, of course. Right. See ya. Okay. You got anything more to say? A dragon with a diet of lies. Very interesting. Can you sell dragons? Well, they're rare. They got sturdy bodies, so they could fetch a good price. Okay, mainly as slaves. Slaves? Hold on a moment. Are you gonna, need to be popped or something? Anyways, look into it yourself if you want to know. I've got things to do. You can go off and play. Just don't leave the town, don't go anywhere strange, and here's a snack for later. Okay, hooray! Oh, we're just turned in. Whee! I'm a dragon! I'm gonna destroy the town! Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is just us. Do we get anything new? Oh, he gave us a tea cookie. Let's see how everyone reacts to us just by ourselves. It's gotten dark, hasn't it? Day's ending again. She's still not supposed to talk to people, so nothing new there. Let's see if the library fellow will open. Oh, somebody new. Hello. Oh, that's what Leo's doing. What, you want to play or something? Not really. Get fucked. Nah, I do my own fun. Is that right? That might end the, walking around segment by ourselves, so I'm gonna wait. Oh yeah, it said not to leave town, so let's not do that. What if that just gave me a game over? I'm gonna save, by the way. I remember, Alice Bear had a lot of game overs, I think. Huh? All alone now? Effie is alone now. Oh, well, wanna talk with me for a bit? Shall I tell the story of the butterfly whose flapping caused a tornado? Or perhaps the story of the dreaming illness? For money, right? Then no thanks. He taught you well, huh? Huh? Alright. If you're bored, would you call my partner here for me? He should be in the library. His name is Levin. Recognizable by being a cat. Okay. Please and thank you. Oh, Alice, were you suggesting that I play TFT because I was saying it? I don't know. I hope your ranked is going well, by the way. I know that can be a time. Which is why I don't do it. League of Legends. Who would ever play ranked, am I right? Let's see, is there anything else? This was her house, right? Yeah. Huh? Lost your energy? I'm hungry. Ah, I see. Okay, I'll give you cookies. Thanks. Sure. Alright, but only if you win this game with me. Game? I've got a ball here. You just gotta guess which hand I've got it in. Got it. Here goes. Oh! Hup, hup. Ha! Which one? Oh. I guess behind. Huh? You got me. You're sneaky, lady. But better than the guy you're always with, right? Yeah! Honest, I like that. Here's your prize. Let's play again sometime. Oh, did I get... I'm assuming I got it. It just didn't, like, tell me I got anything. Oh! Wow! That's a lot of cookie. So many cookie. Was there anybody else? I don't think anybody else is here. And imagine more people are going to be coming. I imagine like the next day or something, I think is what the person up top said. So what do I do if I... Well, I can't. That was a choice. No! I've made my choice. I have to live with it now. Okay? Are you Mr. Levin? Yes. And... Oh, well, Oh, I don't actually know her name. Huh. The lady with the crazy hair goes a bunch. Called for you. You mean Rosalie. Thank you. I see. Thank you very much. Excuse me. That's settled then, I guess? Favor complete. Okay, what's next? Let's go see how they're up to. I was gonna talk to him, but not yet. So then... Okay, they're just talking about boring stuff. Let's try to leave. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm booking it. Oh, it won't let me leave. Okay. Never mind. How boring. Let me run away. Alright, let's go talk with her dad. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll probably have to do, like, little favors for everybody around town, probably, if I had to guess. On your own now? Town doesn't have much of play in the way of places to play, so it must be boring for a child. Effie's not a child, so I'm not bored. Oh, is that right? Pardon me. Oh my. Would you like something to eat? I like making sweets, so I could whip something up. Yay, I love sweets. But I'm not a child. Oh, they won't make me full, though. Are you of a race that only eats something in particular? Yeah. Hey, mister, tell a lie for me. A lie? I was cleaning until just now. After that, I did some reading. And I finished making dinner a little while ago. Oh. 3 lies. What are these? Now I punch them. Which one's the lie? Which is it? Okay, so let me see. Slightly wet. I'm trying to see if there's... So you have to discern which one is the lie. A broom? So I don't remember if the broom... Oh! I just hit the Windows button. Stop that. And I clicked out of it. Perfect. A broom. Broom, broom. I'm in me ma's car. Broom, broom. Okay, I was wondering if she'd have anything to say. This doesn't look any cleaner. The cleaning was the lie? Oh, he was reading. It has a bookmark now. And this doesn't look any cleaner either. Do you need assistance? No, I got this. I'm a pro. Hold on. This only makes me think of that, what is it? That, like, SpongeBob meme where he's doing, like, the... I don't know how to explain it with, like, you can't see me. He does, like, he acts like he's, like, a chicken, and he, like, mimics whatever they were, like, saying, like, I was cleaning earlier. Like, that's all that I can think of when I see this. I was cleaning earlier. Oh wait, okay, so, I finished making dinner? Oh wait, hold on. A squeaky clean plate. Oh, the sink was slightly wet, so I am going to... Oh! They did make other games. They made, 1-Bit Heart, which is something I've played a little bit of. That's something I enjoyed, but I just stopped playing it for some reason. I don't know why. And then I think there's a sequel to that I didn't play. It might not be a sequel. It might just take place in the same universe. I think it was like 1-Beat Heart or something. But yeah, I think this is the lie. And I might load to see what happens if you... Because if I get this right, I might load to see what happens if you don't get it right. Oh man, we are just... misses left and right. Oh, he was cleaning earlier. Okay, well that... Okay, then it was the lie was dinner. Oh well, I got some experience for that still. Slap fight. Time to slap him down. Almost there. Let's go. Oh, we got a level. We got fire. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, oh, cute. Huh. Oh, cute. So this is what you call eating a lie? Yeah, right. I never knew of such a race. Our race has a special diet too, but lies? That's surprising. Does your family ever leave the town, mister? No. There are many roads impassable by vehicles, so it's inconvenient even getting here. Inconvenient? Yes. You're tired from your trip too, I suppose? Oh, I forgot he was the... anyways. Yeah. And the town being emptied is very worrying as well. I'm rather frail, and my sister is a younger and frailer girl still. Whoa, huh? I feel bad for you guys. Bad? Well, there's all these lands and towns all over the world. You haven't seen it all, but it's all different and all great. The world's really huge. If you say so. But I'm satisfied with the small world with my dear sister. Still, I thank you kindly for the conversation. Oh. Our race has a special diet as well, it would seem, but that trait has greatly weakened over the ages. So wait, what was the lie? The lie was... dinner, and I was supposed to glean that because the broom end was out here. That's right. Okay. anything I can do for you? Oh. I just want someone to talk to for a bit. Okay. Rachel, right? Yeah, Rachel. I'm Effina. Call me Effie. Effie. Is that red man who was with you your brother? Nah, Leo's my papa. Your father? I don't have a father anymore. Just my brother. Huh? Really? Yeah, when we were little, he just collapsed one day. And the next day, he was gone. Are you lonely without your dad? It's fine. My brother's here. He's really nice. Oh, but... What? Huh? One time, he did strangle me. He looked really sad. Huh? Leo, yells at me, sure, but he's never strangled me. Oh, I see. Maybe we're different then. We're a different race from the townsfolk. That's why everyone went away. Huh? I don't get it. But if you don't like something, you should just say no. Say no to everything. Or else nobody'll know. No. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what's up with that. Jesus. No. No. Once more. No. No. You got it. Thanks. It was fun talking with you. Yeah, you talked a bunch, Rachel. But you should play outside sometimes, too. Let's play again later. No. No. Yeah, I lied. Yeah, let's play. Oh, hello there. I'm just gonna use a cookie. No. Wonder if I should... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know if I should eat that. What if that has... Like, what if that makes her incapable of saying no? Huh. I'm gonna leave that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. I do tend to overthink things. But yeah, that's... quite the sibling relationship. Also not good. Oh, hello. If you're tired, curl up in bed and sleep. That might be how we progress to the next day, or something like that. So Let's see, you got anything else for me? I already did your... Once hairy, green before that, black hair, blonde hair, red. Wonder if his hair hurts. Do you know Papa's real name? Yeah, I do. It's a pretty pathetic one. What? Tell me. 10K. Calls him Papa. But does he make her do that? You're about the same age as that girl in the house. Oh, but I guess dragons don't change in appearance much as they age. Effie, she was just born a little while ago. Huh, only recently? But you can talk already. I see. Interesting. Oh, guy's gone, huh? Let me have a little... No! Da-da-da-da-do. Let me see if there's any new... I don't think there's anything extra. Okay. Any of these houses get anything new? Oh, did I save? I should save. Just in case I need to come back here and kill that, or eat that lie. Anyways, sweepy time. Oh, do I have to, like... Hold on, what do I do now? Maybe that advanced it a little bit? No, that's the wrong. Hello? No, talk to me. Say something else. Leo, you're a dick. Terrible. Whoop. My button got jammed. Okay, can't leave town. Who else is there to talk to? Or maybe I do have to kill that lie? Or eat that lie? I don't want to say kill. I don't see anything else. Maybe it's supposed to show, maybe it's like... Maybe it'll show what happens if you eat lies that you shouldn't or something. Just trying to see if there's anything else. Maybe talk to you. We talk. What is behind that locked door? I want to know. Was this the key? Oh, it's a key. I can't take it. Well, isn't that a bit suspicious? Okay. Alright, we're gonna save and eat the slime. Let's, fire! My regular attack did more. What the heck? Okay. Was that a bad thing to do? I don't like this music. I don't think this was the music before. It's getting late. Will you be alright? Oh, it's just the late time music. Thank God. I thought I did something terrible. Alright, oh, he's not here. He's probably either talking to the informant. No, let's see if you have any extra time. You guys, oh. I must clean up after the mistress again. Sky is nice, but I do prefer the sea. All those different kinds of fish. Slurp. Okay. Had fun? Yeah. Alright, now give me the usual. Tell me everything that happened and what you heard from people. Okay. That's it? Yep, that's all for now. I see. This lends credence to the theory of them being descendants of vampires. A race that thrives on people's blood. Hello, Cake. How are you doing? Welcome in. We are playing LiEat. A game about a lie-eating dragon and her not-dad, Papa, named Leo. Not his real name, but we don't know it. They eat blood or drink it? Suck. They attack people and suck out every last drop. They die! Yes, they do. Aren't you a little young to be a vampire? Yes, we are. Apologies, that was terrible. These days, vampire bloodlines have weakened such that they don't drink blood anymore. But it's also possible their nature is just lying dormant. Maybe that could be the reason why, what was his name? the brother strangled Rachel. Maybe it was his vampire nature coming out or something. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. In any case, the info's too shaky to say anything yet. Sleepy. I'm going to bed. You should too. Don't go doing anything weird. Hey, Leo? Don't grab my sleeves just 'cause they're long. Why do you think I eat lies anyway? If I knew that, you'd have a mountain of sweets in front of you by now. Really? Well, why am I the only one who can eat lies? You and other people can't. Sleepy. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. But it's a fantastic power, like nobody else's. See, Effie, even if you mean to tell lies, they end up haunting you. And lies that come out of guilt and regret and all, they get bigger. Then it gets too much to handle, and lies completely overtake you. And then, just total darkness. But, if you eat people's lies before that happens, you can keep them from that fate. So I think it's a wonderful power. Oh, I see. So I'm pretty amazing. Oh yes, so very amazing. But when you lie, Leo, monsters don't appear like with the other people. Listen, Effie, everything I say is 100% truth. Even if I were lying, if a lie's never found out, it's not really a lie. Huh? Huh? Okay, I'm off to bed. Huh? But the night at least just started. Go to bed. Now. Okay. But I'm not even sleepy. Let's go have fun. Let's see what happens if we just... He's asleep. Poke, yes! You flicked his forehead. Let's go. He's asleep. Let's do it again. How many times? We're going to flick this man's forehead so much he gets brain damage. Okay. Never mind. That's enough. That's enough flicks. A sign. Nothing new out here. Clean up after, like, the fish swore. Maybe somebody's new in the library? Oh, wait, hold on, what was that? Oh, it must be the, Yeah, he's a very heavy sleeper, it seems. He probably has to be with Effie around. I'm assuming that's something about Vermilion, which I think that's the name of the town. Or maybe it's about the Vermilion Vampire, which is in the game's title, or this game's title, because this is the first of the 3 of the trilogy. Oh. Hello? Starting to wake up. Okay. Asleep. Can't flick his forehead? What a bummer. Take it, take it, take it. Oh wait, hold on, maybe it's the key behind this. Stop hiding the key. Stop petting the key. Let me have it. Oh, the informant, probably. Hello. Hey, Effie, where's the wire guy? Asleep. Whoa, that's early. Hey, Effie, do you still remember when you were born? Yeah, I thought things were bright. And then I saw, Leo. And his eyes got all wide. And then, I got a bath towel. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bath towel required. I see. Well, do you know why you eat lies? That, I don't know. That's nice. Very interesting. He's quite the liar, so you're never short of food, are you? When someone lies, I can smell it out. But I can't eat it until I know for sure that it's a lie. If I eat a truth, it tastes gross. But Leo doesn't smell of lies, and I can't tell what's truth or a lie. It sucks! And he even keeps his truth to a minimum. A real enigma he is. So you can't eat clever lies? And if someone knows it's a lie, or if the liar themselves... Hey, I'm real mysterious too. Hey, about those heart fruits? What are those? Oh, you mean the love berries? The yellow ones are sweet, but the red are a little sour. Also, oh no, they're pretty soft, so they go splat if you throw them at people. Gets them all sticky. Myself, I throw them into the eyes of my foes to daze them. Aren't they food? So many mysteries I've been developing. A real interest in you, Effie. Easy, I won't do anything. Oh, right, there's still a little something I need to check. And look at the time, you should get back to. Didn't that guy tell you not to go out at night? Well, the wolf thing? Can't be that scary. I've beat up bears before. What are you doing in gay bars? Why are you being so mean to gay bears? Sorry, bad joke. Bears? Well, you're just a weak little girl yet, Effie. Go back and get some rest. I'm strong too. Rawr! See? Good night. Head straight home now, here? See you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, wait, hold on, is there any... Oh, it got dark, huh? I should go straight back. Man, I got a bad feeling. Now I should go straight back, but that's not what I'm gonna do. Oh. Checking you. I'm guessing everybody's had... Oh, because, you know, he fell asleep. Library, nobody here. Can I flick their foreheads too? Hey, let me flick your forehead. Wait. An oil lamp. No, I want to... Terrible game. 0 out of 10. Thank you. Did you have anything more to say to me? Hey, you be going straight home. Don't be taking any detours, alright? Definitely didn't just take several massive detours. But don't worry about it. It's fine. Pretty. Alright, now I'll head home. Your bed's on the other side, idiot. No, let me sleep with you. So mean. Wonder if I should just go to bed. Okay, time for sleepy times. Huh? um, hey, that scream just now. Let's check it out. Check it out. Virgo. Stay right behind me. Don't wander off. Let's see, let's check the informant's house. Not here. She did say she was going out at night. Nothing here. I heard a loud sound. Will you be alright going out there? Sheesh, that woke me up. Gosh, I'm sleepy. Going to see what happened? I'm sure you would be fine, but take care out there. Oh, does he have anything to say? Vampire. Vampire! Cute. Let me go for this. Sus. Amogus. Very sus. Where else? I don't like this. Oh wait, hold on. Oh. Uh-oh. Warning for blood, I guess. No good. She's gone. Really? Really? Hey, she's wounded. On the neck. Yeah, you're right. Looks like bite marks. Well, what to do here? I'll have to tell the winged informant, I suppose. What are we gonna do? Well, give him a call, much as I hate to see him. It's their job to deal with this kind of thing, after all. Dead. Dead. Deader than a doornail. Dead. So that's our... Excuse me. Ay. There goes Little Miss Informant. Or one of the informants. Something happened. Someone died. Probably murder. God, my voice is... Huh? It was the informant in the hat. Lend me your phone so I can call you-know-who. I'll make the call. They'll be here tomorrow morning at the earliest. Go to your place, lock the door, and stay inside. Glad you understand. Won't be asking for any money later, right? They're so rude. I just don't want to lend you anything important to my work. I wouldn't stand for it if you sneakily made off with the personal info on this phone. You trust me that little? What are we gonna do about her? Just gonna have to leave her until they arrive. Yes, if she was indeed murdered, we wouldn't want to make any missteps on the crime scene, yes? You're leaving her like that? Can't do much else. We're no experts. experts. Still, though, it's hard to believe the Hatter was done in. Wasn't she rather strong? But she could also go down quick if somebody got behind her. Oh, would she? Is that what happened when you first met? Still not enough info. We'll gather more tomorrow. Oh, and just at a glance, looked like there were bite marks on her neck. So you think this town's vampire story? Still think it's up in the air as to whether that's true. How puzzling. Let's think it over carefully tomorrow. Good idea. Alright, see you. Take care. I see. So, another one. Another one. Informants and con artists alike always stick their necks in places where it might get chopped off. Truly, I don't understand it. Well. Interesting. Where was our fellow... whatever his name was. And why is the door locked now? Interesting. Is there anything we can take from here? Oh. Okay. Big liar and Liar, liar, pants on fire, huh? Dragon Aura. Whoa! Okay. Interesting. Can you get to sleep? I don't know. If you really can't fall asleep, you can sleep over here. As if you're actually that dejected. Good night. Good night. Don't be mean to her. That informant with the hat just stopped moving. And I'd only just been talking with her. Will I even get to sleep tonight? I might not. Ow! Finally, we're leaving. Get ready. I'm sleepy. I've got more where that came from. I'm up. Morning. Good. Let's go. Speed. Oh. Huh. Long time no see. Yeah, to be expected though. You're always around when these things happen. Huh? A child? Hey, let's make this clear, she's not my kid. Captain, I'm all done with... Huh? Yo. You again? I don't suppose you're the culprit in this case. And that child there, isn't she a dragon? First fraud, now kidnapping? Where does it end with you? A dragon? She hatched from an egg. The egg just suddenly appeared under my bed. And hey, just try and prove that fraud. That's not how you sound innocent in that, okay? You're not calling me a crook without evidence, are you? Calm down a bit, Brett. But... As you wish. Indeed, she does seem to be a dragon. The fellow dragons know each other just like that, huh? He's a dragon? Oh, right. Forgive me. Hello there, miss. I am Neil Maysfield, captain of the police. This is Vice Captain Brett. And he and I are both dragons, same as you. I've never met any other dragons before. I'm Afina, call me Effie. Oh, we still have business to attend to, so excuse us for now. We intend to stay until the culprit is caught. Come to us for anything. Captain? Unless I indicate otherwise, it is our duty to protect even these two. Thanks. So long, then. So, those guys are dragons, too. First time you've met them, huh? Well, I have been avoiding them as much as I can. But when it comes to dragons, they know their stuff. I see. Time for me to gather info. You can go play, I guess. Okay. You know the drill. Don't wander off too far. I know. Alright. I'll go to see her first. Oh, now we're playing as him. Okay. Looks like most of the victim's blood was taken out. Seems like the marks on the neck were from a sharp animal fangs, or something. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Heard a wolf comes around here. It's hard to tell what animals are thinking, so they're hard to fight. It's nice that the captains can fly, but we're not dragons ourselves, so it's rough keeping up with them. This place is so empty, huh? I mean, it's not like I'm here for fun, but the captain and vice captain are doing most everything, so if it's not a major case, maybe we can disperse within the day. Apologies, I am... Anybody know a way to, like, stop... This is a weird question. Like, stop salivating? I don't know, it's weird. Whenever I talk a lot, which I do when I stream, I think, there's, like, certain fruit you should eat before streaming or something? I don't know. I'll have to look that up later. The leader's pretty lazy. He usually just orders people, and I've never seen him fight. He's so mysterious. Well, that's dragons for you. Are they gonna be... Oh wait, hold on, what was that? A huge sword. Berserk! I want it, give me the sword. Yeah, I don't... I think somebody said something about pears once. I think... Who was that? Yeah, that was Orla from Sundaria. They're also a group that I watch a lot. Sundaria. They're pretty cool. Hey, it seems someone was attacked. Even after my insisting that they refrain going out at night. Terrible. Okay, nothing for her to say. Okay, I'm assuming this was probably the her that he met. Morning, Mr. Swindler. I'm Leo here. So, any new information? Right, I'll tell you what I gathered yesterday. This is an old story. There was a family of vampires who lived in a certain town. They were very gentle souls, yet there came to be many cases of missing townspeople. But then one day, those who had gone missing were found in that family's mansion, drained of their blood. Was that this town? No, this happened elsewhere. Afterward, the family was executed for being horrifying vampires. But it seems one from the family was able to quietly escape from the town. And they came here and married an ordinary human. With each generation, the vampire blood gradually weakened. But one day, decades later, another townsperson was attacked. What then? That's all I learned. I couldn't find any records of anything after that. The pages were ripped right out. Ah, that's right. This was written in a book. A diary, perhaps? by someone named Giles Rigfire. Rigfire is the last name of, the guys in the big house. The guy in the big house. And his sister. Seriously? Then it's the same as what I found. In short, the ones who would know the most should be those siblings. Right, I'll go check with them. Yeah, what? My payment? I already knew all that stuff. What? You should have told me that first. Here. What's this now? A tea cookie. I could have told you that. I'm asking why you're showing me this. What's this? Does an informant like you really not know about these cookies? Huh? Oh, can't believe there'd be anyone who doesn't. I know, of course I know about these cookies. From Milk Tea Town? Yes. Only one baked every 2 months. Yeah. You know all about these cookies, do you? Believe me, yes. Then you must know the value of them, right? I'll take them as payment. That you will. Counting on you to find any new info. Yes. Thank you. She just got hustled. I could tell that. I think your mistress should maybe be re-educated, starting with the basics. I must admit on numerous occasions that the mistress is a bit slow on the uptake. But as such, I do get to see some amusing things. As long as I get my due pay, I have no real qualms. Not a bad attitude. The vampire legend is true. Those siblings are the most suspicious of all. But directly asking them, it's unlikely that you'll find out the truth. These cookies are pretty tasty. Good thing I've got 8 more. Which means they're definitely very super rare, you know. I guess let's see how they're okay. Okay, they're just talking. The body's gone. I'm liking this game's charm. Though I guess that was being expected. I've known the other games this person has made, and they're all quite charming. Seems someone was attacked, even after... I'd like to ask you some things about that. Oh, and who are you two? I said I was a traveler, but the truth is... So this makes you a detective? Yeah, sorry I had to hide it. Alright, I'll do whatever I can to assist. Thank you. Now then, what were you doing last night? I was reading a book, and I nodded off. After that, I was woken by a person's scream. Then, I locked the front door. But you weren't in the house. I came and checked before you locked the front door. Since it would be dangerous if the wolf came inside. I see. Now then, are you familiar with the vampire legend in this town? Well, not so much. I did hear from my father that there was such a legend, but it was long ago, and that family has long since perished, yes? Is that right? Thank you for your time. No, it was nothing. Goodbye. This guy's a terrible liar. But for now, fine. Next is sister. See anything else? I'll gladly assist you if you need anything more from me. Oh, right. Thank you. Huh. Hello. Mind if we talk for, No. Huh? No! I see. There's Aurelion. I'm guessing we'll have to get Effie. Kids are tough to deal with. Incidentally, the design for the detective badge got changed last year, didn't it? They changed it a lot. Wish I knew how to make those replicas myself. Hold on, bud. So you really aren't a detective, are you? Guess I'll go ask him some things too. I'm assuming that means Senor Captain. Yep. Red. Thank you, very descriptive. What do you want? Found anything out? You've been here investigating, I hope. Yeah. As you saw for yourself, the victim, Carol Daletta, was stabbed with a knife. There were multiple stab wounds. But not much bleeding, it seems. Not much blood at all, in fact. Huh? So what's this sticky stuff on the wall? Oh, it looks like blood, but it's some kind of juice. Oh, it was that fruit that she said. Tastes a little sour, I guess. Probably loveberry. You licked it? Hold on. Goes to the crime scene, eats the evidence. Why the hell did you lick it? That was the fastest way. That's a terrible idea. Captain, might I recommend not licking everything you see? Huh? Even if it were poison, I would. Oh, forget it. What about the wolf? Wolf, huh? We've only looked a little, but we haven't found one yet. In fact, I don't sense any animals around here at all. Bugs, maybe, but that's it. I see. Thanks. I'll make a note of that. Oh, do we have, like, notes? Memo 1. Hardly any blood, only juice on the wall. Almost no animals around. Multiple stab wounds, hardly any bleeding, most blood's gone. What's this juice even for? Maybe I should fish around for a little bit more info. I bet Effie will bring in something herself. Will she? Found another. More people, more lies. So weird. And I got more cookies. Let's beat this one up. Ooh, I double attack now. Let's go. Oh, maybe only sometimes? Tasty. Not very big, though. What now? Maybe I'll read a book. Yeah, okay. I gotta practice my reading. What does this slide say? I'm doing my job. No, you ain't. Was that this guy here? Let's see, any more? I fully investigated the area. I love these lies. I beat 3 guys up yesterday. No, you didn't. There's not enough to go around. What is that lie about? I wonder if the captain has any lies. See if there are any lies around here. Hello. Oh. It's dangerous here. I'd recommend you find somewhere else to play. Let's see. Rasputin. Vampire. That's not it. Vampire. Vampire? I give up. Can't read it at all. Huh? A photo? Seems kinda old. It's a man, a boy, and a girl. Something's on the back. God, I can't read it though. Is it okay if I take this? Papa says that when you get hit... Your dad is probably not the most reputable source of inspiration. Papa says that when you get your hands on something, it's yours, so I'm taking it. I'm bored of books. Let's go somewhere else. Do we want to fight these lies? Will it change their dialogue? Okay, I do double attack. I guess I just didn't double attack because I killed it. Oh, Dragon Eye. Hey buddy, that was your lie. Or do I leave them? No, these aren't very important lies, so can't be bad. No, I should have used the skill I got. I'll use that. Protect with... Oh, it's like a protection skill. Adios. Okay, is he back in our house? No. What about these? Blech. She's going to put on significant weight again. What? You want some of these too? I do. Oh, but, well... Alright, but only if you tell me info of equivalent value. Info? Info? Information? This is my business, my dear. You must repay me for what I'm giving you. What would be good? Let's see. How about him? The big one. Oh, how about him? The big one. Tell me his weakness. Weaknesses? He can't handle beer. He gets woozy right away. Oh? He told me he doesn't really like spicy foods. I see. And he lies all the time. I know that. So, if I somehow summon him, and somehow make him have beer and something spicy, I can defeat him. That's true. You're smart, lady. Here is your cookie payment. Say thanks. Yay! On equal standing with a little girl, she has much to learn. Coincidentally, those are probably my weaknesses too. Well, I don't know how much beer I could handle. I don't drink too often. Oh, you can enter it from the side. I thought... Okay. Anything else extra in here? Or maybe it's that new equipment. Maybe it's because I've got 2 weapons. I'm dual wielding. Why do I have a cookie equipped? A flavor you've never tasted? Blech. Do you have something to say to me now? Oh, yeah, dangerous here. Okay, oh, I need to go have the, let's see what on a stroll. Yep. I see. Don't wander off too far, please. Let's talk to her. Effie. Yoo-hoo! Not gonna play outside? Outside? Well, I can't leave my room. Because my brother tells me not to. You eat too much spicy food? I get that. Yeah, I've gotten better. I remember one time, I don't remember what I did, but my dad's punishment was, he got one of those hot sauce packets from Taco Bell, I think it was just the hot one. I don't think it was even the fire one. And he dropped a drop of it on my tongue. Oh, well, let's talk then. But I've gotten better about it. I kind of like it more now, but definitely when I was younger. As you can probably tell, I'm white, so I couldn't handle the spices. Okay. So, you've never left this room? Well, it's only when outsiders are here in town. But even when there aren't any, I can only go on walks at night. Interesting? Why? I don't know, but my brother goes out a lot at night. When I woke up last night, I saw him go out. Why? I don't know. Huh? Hey, what's that photo? Oh, this? It was stuck in the cover of a book in the library. That's me and my brother. Oh. It's kind of faded, but now that you mention it, it does look like you, Rachel. Can you read what it says on the back? Yeah. It's my name and our brother's. The other one is our father, maybe? It says jail. Jail? I don't know how to pronounce that. So she can read. Nice. My brother said there weren't even any photos left. From back then, though. Is your brother a liar? Yeah. He never tells me anything. It's really fun to get to talk with you, Effie. Whenever anyone comes, my brother says not to talk. Leo tells me to shut up all the time, too. So we're buds. Yeah. That's right. There's been lots of gossiping outside today. Did something happen? Huh? You don't know? Someone, died last night. I see. Again. I'm getting kind of sleepy. Will you talk with me again? Yeah, sure. I'm sleepy. Hey, why are you so weird with your sister? Does she maybe have vampire blood? Like pure vampire blood or something? And you're like trying to protect everyone from her? Or are you the vampire? You're being kinda sussy. Okay, let's go check in with the captain. Oh, Capitan. Red. I was wondering if she was gonna taste it too. But, you know, when a kid knows better than the captain, well, you know what? That's in line with cops. Anyways. I wonder where the Capitan is now. He probably took a house here somewhere. I'm imagining they're all gonna stay in houses if this inspection is gonna go on for more than a day. Yep. Big sword. I want it. Hey, what are you reading? What's it say? You can't read yet. No, I'm trying, but not a word. I see. Shall I teach you some? Teach me, yes. Sure. Then, let's see. This is town. Yawn. Afraid not. Ah, no need to rush. Learn at your own pace. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I missed out. I did the goof for the funny, and I missed out on something probably. So you're a dragon too? Yep, we be dragons. You look happy. That's a relief. Huh? It's you on your own now? Yep. I see. Has he done anything to you? Huh? Why do you ask? People and dragons working together is a very rare occurrence. About how much do you know about dragons? I don't know. I mean, I don't really know anything about myself. I see. Then I'll tell you what I know. Let's go. Ow. Why does he only have one horn? Horns and wings! Are you able to put those out freely? Well, I can, but it wears me out, and they're really wonky shaped. So, still unstable. Doesn't particularly require anything but a simple application of force, but these are the symbols of being a dragon. Stop making that face like it's really tasty. Eat it all, I don't mind. You cop guys have really good cake. Cupcake. There are many different kinds of dragons. I can't recall ever seeing two who were alike. And you're... I eat lies. I can taste flavor, and if it's not a lie, it doesn't fill me up. I wonder why. Another unique kind of dragon, then. It seems that dragons are always born for a special reason. We're trying to figure out what that is ourselves, but we still don't know. Are there lots of dragons? Yeah. There are a few dozen in the custody of the police. Custody? God, I love Effie. Oh, right. We're protecting them. Protecting? As I've said before, it's very rare that dragons and humans live together. Our police force is a special one which cooperates with people, but I don't much trust humans. From what we know, there's a good chance of dragon eggs appearing before humans, but then they're sold as attractions or as slaves, and many have been stolen. Slaves? Attractions? Being forced to work for others and not being treated well. Does that give you a picture? When I was born, too, I was locked in a cage for show. But the captain saved me, and then their boyfriends. And after that, he let me on the force. We also work to rescue dragons like Brett who are being treated unjustly. Why do people do that to dragons? Because they're rare? We're dragons, so we don't know exactly why. But it's rare to see a dragon like you who trusts people and works with them. Though I certainly don't consider him a person that's all at all worth trusting. Brett. Still, if you believe in him, in Theobald Leonhardt, we won't interfere. Theobald Leonhardt. But I would recommend being ready for anything when you work with a human. So, try not to get bullied? Yes, but there's a difference of lifespan. Dragons are ordinarily rather long-lived, so it's very likely he would die before you. I've experienced this myself. So, if you should ever be left all alone, you can come to us. We'll then gladly protect you in his stead. Oh, then you should probably dip. It's a good game. It's, this is the first in the trilogy, and this person has made a lot of other games as well. What is their name? Senzawa, maybe? Maybe. They made Alice Mare, which is a take on Alice in Wonderland. They made One Bit Heart, which is... I think it's their most recent game. It's about making friends in this like really like in the future with weird tech. I guess I don't remember too well. It's been a while since I played it. But yeah, his games are all pretty good as far as I've experienced. So yeah, you can dip now if you wanna. I haven't gotten into anything that's like super spoilers. I mean, I guess one person died, but that's about it. But yeah, it's the guy makes good RPG Maker games. Got it. I'm sorry if we've given you sad thoughts with that remark, but it is a long while off. Until then, you should cherish every day, minute, and second with those you value. Huh. Okay, I'll cherish, Papa. Is that, hey, that thing you said, Telebald Lion Pants or something? Is that Papa's real name? Theobald Leonhardt. Don't tell me he didn't even tell you his real name. Theobald Leonhardt. That's one pathetic name. Thanks. Right. Sorry to prattle on. You have our support. Papa. Does he make her call him father? Everyone keeps wondering that. I hate that guy. I don't really care for humans. But if anything happens, I'll do all I can to assist you. Give me the sword. I want to use the sword. I want to be Guts from Berserk. What is it? I want to talk more. Alright. Right. Like I said before, he was treated as an attraction from birth. He had many wounds, so I bet he was tortured too. Even after we took him in, he was still hesitant to open himself to us. So it took a long time, but now he's very reliable. And you, Mr. Captain? Well, I'm a dragon who's lived a long time. And one of the most important people in my life was the captain who came before me. I can't remember it clearly, but it seems that my egg appeared in front of her. She was a wonderful, heroic woman, no doubt. But with her shorter lifespan, she's long since left us. But I never think that I shouldn't have never met her. If I hadn't, I'm sure I wouldn't be with the police either. Because I wouldn't even be able to feel what I do. That's why you should cherish your time with those you hold dear. It's too late once they're gone. Okay. Right, I'll give you this. I don't eat much, you see. Candy! Thanks, Mr. Captain. How much candy? How much candy? Cherry candy. Ooh. Let's go. Do, do, do. So this is where you got to runt. Leo! Had some good fun? Anything interesting? Well, I did this, and this, and this, and this. I see. I'll make a note of this photo and the rest. I wonder if this will be enough. What are we doing? Talking to a certain liar. Let's go. Hey, Leo? Oh, what? Do you like me? Name 3 things I like. Money, beer, and women. Correct. And I'm a woman. No, you're just a brat. So do you hate me? Yeah, I hate your guts. What? Idiot, if I hated you, I wouldn't be carting you around with me, would I? Oh, you lied about hating me, so that means you like me. I like you too. No, that was a lie too. Which is it? The opposite of lying about a not lie, which is the anti-opposite of a fakely untrue lie. The opposite of a not lie? We're going. God. Could you stop trolling this child for 5 minutes? Freaking Theo. Theodore, darling. Could you stop? Red. Let's, I wonder if they've locked up already. Oh, they're not there. Interesting. I'm assuming the other soldiers are not soldiers, cops. Why did I say soldiers? This is... We've withdrawn the other officers. I looked all over the town for some kind of wolf, but found nothing. They didn't even find a single animal, in fact. A huge sword. Okay, then where did, or maybe then... to talk with a certain lawyer. Oh, excuse me. It's getting dark already, so I'm feeling drowsy. Hold on, my, there we go. Oh wait, actually that was better. There's a nightlight feature I have on my computer to help me sleep better. I'd like to talk some. Is now alright? Oh, yes, though my brain might be a bit slow. If you insist, Detective. Detective? Leo's a scam. Good. Now then, I'd like you to repeat what you told me earlier today. Also, if you could tell me what happened after you heard the scream. Last night I was reading and I nodded off. I heard a scream, so, I heard a scream, which woke me up. Then, I locked the front door. I never went outside at all. It would have been dangerous if the wolf got outside. Inside, that's what I meant, inside. You told some lies there. I'll explain after we take care of this. He smells like lies, but I don't know. If you're not sure, check my notes and remember what you've heard. Why do you never tell me the answer when you know it already, Leo? Because you'll never regress from idiocy if I just tell you. Ah, the classic, my mentor is very smart, but they don't tell me things for no reason. Like an Ace Attorney when Mia is like, I know the answer, but I'm going to be very cryptic, even though someone's life is on the line. Makes sense. I'll do my best. Please do. Okay. Let's check our memos. Hardly any blood. After the sound... Oh, that's right, his name is Keith. Rachel doesn't talk or leave her room. Rachel was told by her brother that no old records remained. After the sound last night, Keith went outside. No, he definitely lied. Or he definitely was truthful about that. That's probably the lie. That's an obvious one. Thought wolf does sound dangerous. He did eventually lock the front door. Stun gun his ass. And then what does this do? Dragon Eye? It makes cat noises, let's go. leveling. Learned Little Lie. Is that like a healing? That would be funny if it's like a healing for Elfie. Or Effie. Sorry, not Elfie. Learned Howl. Oh, is that not the only lie? That's a truth. Maybe he knows something about the wolf that we don't. Ew. Oh, lie to recover SP. Okay. Oh, it costs HP to use that. Interesting. Hell yeah, we stacked. Let's go. Triple knife. Huh. Last night, your sister saw you leaving the house, Keith. You told me that your sister was a quiet type who rarely spoke, but she did talk to this girl here. I see. On top of that, it seems it was you who told her not to talk or go outside. In addition, not a single animal could be found around the whole town. So there's really no wolf, is there? So then, why? Since it's dangerous outside, especially when strangers are in town. Haven't you seen someone attacked yourself? I didn't want her to see that kind of thing, nor to tell her about it. So about this vampire legend, you said you didn't know about it, but a book in the library had information about vampires. A diary, I suppose. The author seemed to be one Jael Rigfire, a relative of yours, surely. And in this photo, in addition to Mr. Jael, there's you and your sister with your names written on the back as well. You had also evidently told your sister there were no past records remaining. Yes, that is indeed my father's name. So the legend, it's real, certainly. We are descendants of that vampire family. And, shouldn't you be leaving this town quickly? What do you mean by... Uh-oh. Because it's a dark night tonight. Effie! Leo! You used those same things the informant girl had. Where did he go? I saw him go outside. He was really fast. I couldn't catch him. No, that's fine. We have to follow. The cops should be fine, but Feathers might be in danger. Have a cookie. Have 2. You deserve 2 cookies. Well, that escalated quickly. Wonder if this is hiding something. Very interesting. Huh? The lock's busted. Seems sturdy. What the? Kinda feels like he's done this. Oh, what the? Kinda feels like he's done this before, huh? Hey, lend me that. Huh? That's my collar! That juice stuff was making it hard to see. Man, this is all sticky. Jeez! When we get to the next town, I'll buy you a new one. Okay. Oh, did he just get juice thrown at him? If the captains can meet up with feathers, that'd give me some relief, but... wonder if there's any other exits. Break his window. Lots and lots of books. It's simple. We kill the Batman. Bleh. I'm gonna get some more water. I will be right back. And I am right back. Let's see. Seasoning. Maybe I have to look at everything. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. What's he been reading? How to kill vampires? Interesting. Drive a stake in their heart, cut off their head. I think that's the book Keith was reading. What's the meaning of this? Maybe there'd be something in his room, too. This is a book about vampires, too. Vampires are weak against sunlight. Is this true? Seems it hurts them a bunch. But hold on. When I first met him... What a liar we've got here. If my guess is right... Yeah, I don't think Keith is the vampire. I think it's Rachel. Huh? Is his sister Rachel all right? Well... He told her not to leave when strangers are around, so she's never left her room. I think I should ask her something. Yep. Don't! You're gonna scare the heck out of Rachel. Rachel? Hey, I want to talk. No good. She asleep? There might not be much time. Overflowing with lies. Can't keep him under control anymore. A flood of lies? When you're driven by lies, things get annoying. Huh? They're overflowing. I gotta get rid of them. I gotta eat them. Lunchtime. Look at Effie's health. Nice. Wait, hold on. What did that say? LiEat. Oh, this one's stronger. Oh, whoa. Jesus. What the hell was that, Leo? Triple fire. Oh, let's go. All cleaned up. What's this? A key for somewhere, I guess? And what rooms are locked? Hey Leo, you won't die on me, will you? Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ, Leo. What the hell? You two-shot him. What's this all of a sudden? If you did die, I'd... Listen, just shut up and follow behind me. As for the rest, I'll protect you. What was that sound? Oh. What was that sound? Yep. That one's a mess. Don't bother with that one. Try and avoid it. Well, now that you said that... Oh! Oh, Jesus. Hold on, I actually can take this, I think. I want to see how hard triple fire hits. Okay, so Leo's our single target deal damage dealer. Hey, stop that. Hey, stop that. I wonder if we'll get like an achievement for doing this. Big lie. Let's go. Well, we dealt with it. Even though we didn't need to. We took a lot of damage in the process. Oh. It's unlocked. Uh-oh. Pescatio. A mess. A mess. Contained some kind of fluid. Uh-oh. The pages torn out of that book? With each generation, the vampire blood in our family has weakened, but there's a small chance of offspring being born with denser vampire blood. Control of their powers is unstable, and they may attack people without realizing. Existing with humans is a difficult prospect. Thus, since moving to this town, a rule has been established to do away with such children if one is born. 2 children were born to us, and one of them was born with a higher concentration of vampire blood. Their powers have not awakened, but it can't be long until then. But I couldn't lay a hand on a child of mine. My wife, too, perished upon birthing the second child, so I don't want to lose any more. Tomorrow, I'll hold a discussion with the humans of the town. It's a dark night tonight. So one of them has awakened as a vampire, but the other is fine? Then only one of the siblings is a vampire. So one of them doesn't suck blood? On the other hand, one of them has to suck blood to live. And maybe they did, by attacking all of the prior townspeople and animals. Oh, thanks, bud. Captain orders, I'm here to save you. Huh, where'd you come from, mister? I'm a shadow dragon. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Good night, Cake. I'll probably be wrapping up sometime soon. Well, actually, I might just finish this up in one stream. I'm really enjoying it. But thank you for dropping by. I hope you avoided spoilers if you were wanting to play this game yourself. I'm a shadow dragon. It allows me to generally ignore physical obstacles. Hey, Vice Captain. Should be a girl in this mansion. Any idea about her? A girl? This is the last room I've checked, and all I found is you two. Rachel's not here? Also, you could have, like, checked this room before, Mr. Shadow Dragon? Anyways. Where's the captain? He evacuated the informant and her assistant, then went to patrol outside. Sounds dangerous. Hey, what were you mumbling on about? Get us outside quick. After that, I want you to guard the informant. What do your orders mean to me? Mr. Brett, please, just this once. You'd better catch him. We're out. Listen, it's not like I'm lending you a hand or anything, baka. I'll go to the informant and check for the captain. Thanks, you're a real help. It's a whole mess of truths and lies. Bunch of bad, hazy feelings. We gotta do something about this, and quick. Paya! Huh? Paya! Okay. I'm glad our protagonist understands about as much as I do about that. Okay. Okay, good, they're locked. Oh, can I... Time to take a nap. I'm pretty sure I know where they're at. Uh-oh. It's almost out of oil, but I can light it for a second. Captain! Is he dead? Did somebody die again? Look, he's... No. I don't! Mr. Captain! This... sensation. Looks like I died. Morning, Captain. Blood wasn't sucked? They do say dragon blood doesn't taste very good. Good to know. Mr. Captain? Are you a ghost? Spirit? Zombie? I'm an immortal dragon. I'm undead. Immortal? He can't die, this guy. Stab him, cook him, put him in a stew. Can't die. But he just revived, so I doubt he can do much. Yeah, you're right. The one who attacked me, it was that girl. I was caught completely unawares. Then, well, as you see. After that, she ran further down, then suddenly collapsed. And then another one. Leave the rest to us. Huh? But we're the experts from here on out, you see. Oh, let me rest here for a bit. Anything happens, I'll be right there. Huh. He's just gonna sleep? Still got that knife in him. Let's go, Effie. Just gonna sleep here. Hello there. Good to see you again. So, you didn't leave town after all. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. No complaints if I kill you and suck your blood. First question, are you a vampire? That's right, I am a vampire. No, you ain't. Huh? Did you attack a woman last night? Yes, that was me. Huh. Enough lies. Keep it to that, please. I first met you in the morning when the sun was still out, and I found the rest of the diary stowed in that room behind the kitchen. According to that, only one sibling inherited the vampire blood. Lies? I'm not lying. It was me who attacked her last night and sucked her blood. You're gonna get swallowed up, kid. It was me who attacked the townspeople, and my own father. I did all of it. Rachel didn't do anything. Oh dear. You're not really covering her eyes. Don't go answering questions I didn't even ask. You shouldn't lie so much if you're not used to it. Effie. No, it's too big. Too sad. I don't wanna. Then you're gonna wait for him to be swallowed up by lies? I don't want that either. It's what you have to do, and only you can do it. 'Cause I'm a liar too. Heat it all up so he won't tell these lies anymore. I'll do it. That's a lot of health. Should be doable though. And now we do triple knife. And triple file. Oh my god, that was 600 damage. Okay, and Effie should probably just attack. Or can I strengthen us even further? Oh, I can. Oh, I don't think it's actually buffing me, though. Oh, oh. You're looking buff. Thank you, achievement. I'll eat all of it for you. Rachel? I see. Father kept it a secret all along. Wow. Wonder if vampires can make do with animal blood. Haha. Because there's human blood in me too, of course. Huh. Rachel, did you attack someone last night? Huh? Last night, I was sleeping. I was sleeping, right? Is that right? Never mind then. I'm sure a wolf must have gotten into the town. You should be careful, Rachel. Huh? And I guess that explains why he strangled her once. Brother? I'm sorry for strangling you. I felt strange all of a sudden. Huh? All the townspeople left after that incident, as if fleeing. We've hunted out all the animals around town. My blood alone can't keep up. There's so little left. What should I do? People? Travelers? I nodded off at night. Rachel went outside. When I went out, I found Rachel asleep and a human's. How long did you know I'd been lying? Around the time I lied about being a detective and questioned you. Plus, you have a habit of smiling when you lie. You should be wary of habits like that. You know, I think I much prefer you acting natural like this. It wears me out. But all the pieces were in plain sight. Did you... You're right. Maybe I wanted someone to stop me. I knew it was just selfishness. Both my father and I opposed that rule and couldn't lay a hand on Rachel. But when you look at this, I suppose there was a good reason for the rule. I'll have to redeem myself somehow. This town has become so empty. Well, anyway, you're still rather bloodstained. I could lend you some clothes if you'd like. No, we want to be out of here before those guys wake up. I went and helped them and I got punched, and Mr. Captain fainted. What the hell? Don't scare me. And isn't that cookie thing Levin mentioned a load of bull? Who taught you that? Who taught you to speak like this, young child? What did he mean anyway? The world may never know. We should get going. I'm sleepy. We have to walk on all those roads again? If you don't like it, I'll leave you here. No, I do like it. Take care. Goodbye. Hey, give me a piggyback ride. Hey, sorry. Rock, paper, scissors. If you win, then sure. Got it. Here we go. Rock, paper. So I believe that was... I guess if you want to call it the first chapter? The first LiEat. Oh, Miwashiba, that's who it was. They make really good games. They made Alice Mare. This is a lot more lighthearted than Alice Mare, even with the death. Not as lighthearted as One Beat Heart, though, or One Bit Heart. There's Brett and Neil. I like these little doodles. They're very cute. It was. Yep, there's the legend themselves, VG Person. There's Keith and Rachel. I'm definitely gonna definitely excited for chapter 2, or I guess 2. I don't know if it's not chapter 2, I guess. Thank you for playing. Oh, there's some after. Hey, where are we going next? Somewhere not too much of a walk would be nice. Somewhere with lots of fun and games. Or just somewhere cool. Hey, Leo. When I get smarter, I'll eat your lies for you, too. Maybe you should focus on learning to read first. What are you so happy about? Aww. He gave her the piggyback right after all. Even while they're bloodstained as hell. Still, that's cute. LiEat, to be continued. Achievement unlocked. On to the next adventure. We're not gonna start that tonight, but oh. This seems like some kind of extra thing. Oh, Leo, age 23, height 170 centimeters, skills lying, likes beer, money, women, dislikes annoyances. A con artist. He tells lies as easily as he breathes. He changes his appearance and name at each new town. Athena, age 2 months, appearance 4 years, height 96 centimeters, ability eating lies, likes papa sweets, dislikes reading. A dragon girl who feeds on lies, energetic and inquisitive. She's not particularly smart. Keith Rigfire. He's 18. Ugh. 167. Skills cooking, cleaning. I do the cooking. Likes his family, dislikes horror movies. Poor boy, you're in one. Boy living in Vermilion Town. He lives a humble life with his little sister Rachel. Has a bit of a longing for the outside world, but, you know, can't really go there with his sister like that. A bit unfortunate. Oh, she's 9? Okay. 134 centimeters. Skills running. Likes family, stuffed animals talking. Dislikes thunder, scary people. Girl living in Vermilion Town. As a descendant of a family of vampires, she, at times, she has her ancestors' tendencies. She loves to talk. Carol. 26, 161 centimeters, skills martial arts, likes cute things, love berries, dislikes gross bugs. Hat-wearing informant, cute kids and love berries are her favorite things. If any sketchy fellows or bugs come along, she'll give them a whack. Rosalie Rosemary, 19, 158 centimeters, playing piano, fun things, doesn't like studying. Female informant with wings, the daughter of a well-known aristocrat. She didn't want to carry on the name, so she fled home with Levin. Levin Bloom, age 28, 172 centimeters. Singing. Interesting. He likes work and money. He dislikes late people. Butler who accompanies Rosalie. He periodically reports to Rosalie's parents in secret about how she's doing. Constantly gets pushed around. Neil Macefield, around 100, appearance about 30, 198 centimeters, ability immortality. Likes the world, people, dragons, dislikes evil. An immortal dragon. Serves as the captain of the police force. He often takes his sweet time. I guess if you're immortal, you can afford to take things a bit slower. He's 17? Okay, never mind. They're not boyfriends. Okay. 166 centimeters, ability phasing through objects, likes dragons, reading, dislikes people. Young dragon of shadow, vice captain to the police force. Kind of dragons, but to test people. Always on the ball when it's time to go to work. Oh, this is all the, Oh, it keeps playing that. What is this? Oh, that's right. Oh. Okay. What is this? These... Oh, these are all the pictures. Oh, there was a bad end? Multiple bad ends? Now I'm kind of curious. How do you even... I guess you have to lose the fight or something. Which... Huh. Now I'm curious. Dead. I didn't notice it spelled out dead at the bottom there. A bit on the nose, don't you think? Alright. Turn to the tile screen? Yes. Maybe we'll check out those bad ends sometime later. Maybe we'll try... Maybe we'll, like, after we've completed the other two, we'll go back and we'll try to get all the bad ends. That could be something fun. But, yeah. Jeez, I haven't done this long of a stream in a while. How long was I going for? But, I am gonna end it here, I believe. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm gonna try to find somebody to raid. You don't have to come along with it, but if you wanna, it will be quite nice. I'm gonna see if any of my usual peoples are on. Acta is on. Okay, I really like his streams. He's playing Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, thank you for coming, Kevin. I hope you don't mind if I call you that. I don't know if there's anything else you want me to call you, but I just figured from your name, but just let me know if you want me to call you anything else. But we are going to raid a, he's another, LGBT, okay, cool. VTuber. His name, well, I guess I'm a PNG tuber. His model was really cool looking, or their model. I think they use they. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, they, them. Oh, they're playing Jet Set Radio, I think, actually. So, they are just really cool, and I really enjoy their streams. But thank you, everyone, for coming. And, what was happening with my... Hold on. Never mind, I can look at that after. Oh, God. Dropped a whole bunch of frames at the beginning of the stream, huh? Ah, well. Oh, wait, I didn't even spell his name right. Let me make sure I spell his name right. Or spell their name right. God. Oh, jeez, I need to be better about that. Octocopi. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to stream more now that I don't have class. I mean, I'm probably going to be looking for a job as well, but, you know. I'll have more time to stream, which will be nice. So thank you, everybody, for coming. And, that was very fun. Not like too many twists and turns, but it was a good game. It was very fun. Effie was cute. But, let's go ahead and raid Octa. So good night, everybody. And, almost 3 hours. Pretty good. Hope you have a good weekend, rest of your time. Bye-bye.